Yeah, the 7th spot obviously was the difference in the game. But, you know, when I was here in 2002, we lost the first game of the Super Regional in Arkansas. In 2010, the program lost the first game with Coach Leggett to Alabama. So we're still alive, and, you know, too many free passes today. And outside of the one inning, it was, you know, not a bad game, and, you know, a lot of good players on that field. And, you know, we just we had the bad inning. Too many free passes in that inning. Caglianone's home run was huge. Could have intentionally walked him, but that wasn't really the opportunity to intentionally walk him. First and third, no outs. You don't intentionally walk there. You know, he did what great players do. He got a big hit. But it was a one-run game, 5-4, 3 runs scored, and then the dagger was we allowed 4 more runs to score. There was nobody on, no outs, you know, no big deal, and then 4 more runs scored. So that was a tough one. But you know, hey, chin up, chest out. We're still alive, and we'll do everything in our power to even this thing up tomorrow.
All right, let's begin in the front, and then we'll come over to question number 2.
Coach Shargers, UTigers.com. I guess that there's a silver lining. The job by McGovern, he made the one mistake in the 9th, but really pitched a heck of a game for a freshman especially, and allowed you to save your bullpen, Gordon, etc.
Sure, yeah, no, Gov's a sophomore now. He's, you know, school's out, so. But yeah, he's been pitching very well. We've expanded his role, and you know, he was up over 60 pitches today. You know, I think that's might be the most he's pitched all year. But yeah, he looked good, and it's just an uncomfortable at bat when he's in there, just because it's the ability to throw 3 pitches for strikes, and you know, where most the stuff everyone's facing is mid-90s. You know, for him to be able to downshift and land multiple off-speed pitches, he's just crafty, and he's good, and he's got a slow heartbeat. So yeah, he did a great job of holding them down a little bit at the end, but they had a pretty good one there themselves. Neely is their best bullpen arm, and he showed why, and you know, was really spotting the fastball and the slider. You know, he did a nice job, and held us down a bit.
All right, let's go over here for question number 2.
Will Banner with the Clemson Insider. Alden, just wanted to ask you what's the mood like in the clubhouse, and you know, what's the message for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'd say our confidence isn't altered at all. We know we gotta win a series for a trip to Omaha. Obviously, losing game 1 isn't ideal, but just like we've been all year, backs against the wall, I think that's when we thrive and when we play our best. So yeah, obviously it hurts a little bit to lose game 1, but there's no doubt in our minds that we're going out there tomorrow and winning game 2.
Let's go to the second row for the next question.
Darren Carter, Greenville News. Coach, in your opening statement, you referenced previous game 1s where the Clemson lost them. Where does that, I guess, why reference those experiences, and how do they compare to this one heading to game 2 tomorrow?
You reference it because it's the program, and it's collectively, you know, we've got our arms around the entire program, you know, going back a long way, and we've done that all year, just connecting with, you know, the alums of this program who've shared their experiences, and guys who have, you know, talked about playing in Omaha, and they had to do it the same way, where, you know, they took a punch in game 1. So you know, you reference it just for the familiarity, knowing that guys who've sat in their seats and worn their shoes have done it the same way. But yeah, it's a series for a reason. So we've been in this position before, and you know, we've got a good pitcher going tomorrow, and we like our chances to even things up. And I love it. Couldn't think of a better group of guys to be against the ropes, have to punch our way out, hit and pitch and defend and play our way, you know, off the ropes than with this team right here. So excited to see us come out tomorrow, like Alden said, with our backs against the wall.
Any other questions? Let's go here, and then here, and that may wrap it up, depending on how long they are.
Coach Chris, NBCUtigers.com. Talk about the hustle play by Jared Purify there on that fly ball that was in shallow right field. It got away from him, ended up on third base. Talk about that a little bit. That was just flat out a hustle play.
Yeah, he's a hustle type of kid, and you know, he's got game-changing speed, and you know, some kids could be mad at themselves for popping up, but he was sprinting out of the box, and you know, to end up on third base there, that was huge, because he scored on a wild pitch, and that was a big run for us to extend our lead early. But that's the type of player he is. That's how he plays, and you know, he's fun to watch.
Let's go to the front, please.
Coach, obviously you're focused on winning this game in this series, but just curious, before the game, what were your thoughts? What was going through your head looking across into the other dugout and seeing Sully over there after all these years?
Nothing. I mean, nothing. Just the opponent, nameless, faceless. We had our pleasantries yesterday. I mean, Aiden Mathes doesn't want to hear about my relationship with Sully. Neither do with any of the other players. So, they're just the team that's in our way, and we'll just do a good job of getting back to the middle tomorrow. They're bummed out today because had a tough inning, and it ended up being the difference in the game. But I have no doubt that these guys will get back to the middle tomorrow and do everything in their power to even this thing up.
All right, we got time for two more. We're gonna go row number 3 and then back to the front to wrap it up.
Nick, toward gears on for Coach. How good has Aiden been on the mound for you guys? It's just a freshman, and what do you think he'll need to do tomorrow to kind of answer the call?
Aiden's been awesome. He's been awesome just in reference to the entire conference. First team All ACC pitcher. He's certainly been a huge weapon for us. He was used mostly on Sundays throughout the regular season, and now we've bumped him up to game 2. But just incredible poise and maturity for a freshman. Just very disciplined, has an incredible routine, and just one of the most regimented kids I've seen come in, just methodical with his approach, well beyond his years. And that's allowed him, that consistency week to week has allowed him to be successful in his starts. So he didn't need to do anything more or less, just be himself. Obviously, we're playing an opponent that's got a lot of threats in the lineup, and so he'll need to locate and we had eight walks today, so we'll need to cut down on those for sure because of the home run threat that they have. We just don't want to give up free bases, but I would expect Aiden will pitch well tomorrow and see what we can do.
All right, let's go to the front.
Jason Priester, Clemson Insider Coach. Aiden talked a little bit about playing your best when your back's against the wall. Do you maybe feel like you guys play your best when your back's against the wall?
I think so. I think we've played that way all year. We've played from early deficits, late deficits, big deficits, small deficits. I mean, there's been plenty of games, 25 times this year, where we've been behind, and they've come out and found a way to take the lead. And I thought we were today, visualizing a 4 spot in the bottom of the 9th. Just didn't happen. But yeah, this group, the way they have approached the entire year from meeting number 1 of just competing in everything they do, from the classroom to baseball to how they've served the community, they do all the right things. And so I have no doubt that this group, the personalities on this team, and just who they are as a group of teammates and brothers, and I have no doubt that they'll come out tomorrow and like I've said before, we'll do it or die trying. So I'm excited to watch them, excited to get back at it tomorrow. I wish we could hurry up and make it happen.
All right, thank you, Jim.